Hey, what's up, everybody? Meteorologist Grant Gilmore checking in with you this afternoon, this morning, I guess, talking about this afternoon. Good to see you guys. A live view from Center City right now. Doesn't she look nice out there? Looks can be deceiving, though, can't they? Temperatures well on their way to the low 90s right now. So we'll talk a little bit about the heat, of course, the humidity to go along with this summertime-like weather, and then we'll have to look ahead to some showers and storms developing later on this afternoon. I'm starting to pull up all of your comments now, so we can chat a little bit, talk about the forecast, talk about what you're experiencing across the area. Whether you like it or not, right? That's what we're here to do. Hopefully you're having a good week, a good Thursday so far, and hopefully we can keep it that way. The way the weather's been recently, it's been tough to navigate, hasn't it? Between the poor air quality, the heat, the humidity. We've had some pretty strong storms over the last couple of weeks, really. It seems like this pattern that we're in recently is just that, one of which is producing a good chance for some showers and some thunderstorms. But at least right now, looking pretty good across the area. So good morning to you, and happy Thursday. Let me tell you about real quick one thing that we are looking at. The only real alert that we're dealing with right now is an air quality alert. This is for a code orange, or those elevated ozone levels out there this afternoon. For really the entire spring and summer months, anytime we've had a poor air quality day, it's been a result of Canadian wildfire smoke moving into our area. And yesterday and today, it's because of elevated ozone levels. I'll talk about that in just a second, but not exactly the same area as yesterday. Mercer County in New Jersey included in this air quality alert, as well as Lancaster, Berks, Lehigh, and Northampton County underneath this code orange for air quality. And let me just real quick pull in a graphic that we talked about yesterday on the 4 o'clock news here on CBS Philadelphia. This ground level ozone, and typically we talk about the ozone for the ozone layer, right? It protects the earth from all that harmful radiation coming in from space. Ozone on the ground is not good. Ozone up high, good. Ozone on the ground is not good. And it's literally a chemical reaction that's occurring between all of the chemicals from emissions, industrial, vehicle, and just other types of emissions. So you have different components, different molecules that make up these emissions. So you have nitrogen oxide, so anything that has like an NO2 or an NO or whatever. Those nitrogen oxides combined with these other volatile organic compounds that just come from combustion, emission, release. So all of that pollution, in a sense, is all combining with the sunshine, with the heat that we have here across the Delaware Valley, and it's all combining to produce ozone, or the molecular form, that O3, those 3 oxygen compounds all together. So that's where we're getting that ozone in the atmosphere at the surface, and when you inhale that, when you breathe that in, that's when your lungs, your lung tissue becomes irritated. You kind of cough a little bit, and you have just that respiratory issue, if you will. So that's why it's a code orange. It's not a ton of ozone today, but it is certainly enough to where people with cardiac issues, respiratory conditions, asthma, or even just the younger kids, or maybe the elderly, just try to take it easy if you're up in the Lehigh Valley and into the northern part of New Jersey today. And you can certainly see, I mean, it is hot out there. Temperatures are already at 87 degrees. It's not even noon yet. So we're a degree off of our normal high temperature. You factor in those dew points in the lower 70s, and it already feels like the low and mid 90s across the area. So it's hot, it's humid, it's summertime. Those dew points are a little higher than what you might expect. So that dew point is just reading how much moisture is in the atmosphere. And if there's more moisture in the atmosphere, then your body is not able to cool itself as efficiently. So the way the body cools itself is through sweating. And ultimately, it's not the sweating that cools your body, it's the evaporation of that sweat, or that moisture on your skin. So when the moisture evaporates, that process of evaporation is a cooling process, and it cools the air immediately around your body. So if your body is not able to or the sweat is not able to evaporate because of all the moisture that's already in the atmosphere, then your body's not able to cool itself as well. So that's why we have this thing called a feels like temperature, or the heat index. And right now, those heat indices, if you will, the plural for heat index, are in the low mid 90s. Wilmington's at 95 degrees, 93 in Millville. Trenton's already feeling like 91 degrees. Look at the Lehigh Valley. You guys are already in the low 90s out there this afternoon. So it's warm stuff, no doubt about it. Forecast highs are that in the low 90s for most of us. Maybe along the shore, along the beaches there, temps will be in the low to mid 80s. But still humid. I mean, even though temperatures are a little bit lower, dew points will be higher along the shore today. So you really can't escape it. But again, why would you, right? It's summertime. This is what we long for during those long winter months. In terms of 90s so far this year, we tacked on another one yesterday with a high temperature of 93. We've seen 3 90-degree days so far this year in Philly. A little bit behind track. We typically average around 30 90-degree days in, I'll say, the year, but really it's the summer. So we've seen 2 so far in July. We had 1 back in June. In fact, the hottest we've been so far this year was in June when we had a high temperature of 95 degrees. I believe that was back on June 2nd. So a hot day back in June, right? One other thing that we're tracking today is a few showers. We're already finding a few showers popping up out over Berks County. That one lone isolated shower just popped up within the last 15 minutes just west of Reading there, right over Spring. And these showers, when they pop up, they're going to produce some locally heavy rainfall. So just like the last several days, we may find some areas that flood pretty quickly. Here's another look at the radar. This is just a loop over the last 30 minutes, a more high-resolution radar. You can see how that storm is. It's not just popping up, but it's just not moving very much. There's not a lot of wind in the mid-levels of the atmosphere to really push these storms along. So any of these storms that pop up are going to produce some locally heavy rainfall for us. Big picture, not a ton of rain out there. A little more showers back into the Appalachians this morning, but we'll likely continue to see more of those scattered showers and storms develop. Quick look at this the Futurecast model. Most of the rain today should stay pretty isolated and scattered west of Philly, west of the I-95 corridor, back into the Lehigh Valley, and farther south into Maryland, Baltimore, into the D.C. area. Probably see some storms. But once we lose the heat of the day, those showers and storms are going to dissipate here pretty quickly. Now tonight, I think some cloud cover rolls in. We could see some areas of dense fog develop through tomorrow morning. I know there's a couple of spots of some green showing up here in South Jersey, down toward Cape May County, Atlantic County. I really think this is more a product of the fog and maybe some mist within some of that dense fog. I don't think we really have to worry about that too much in terms of rainfall. Now, tomorrow afternoon, we probably do see some more scattered showers starting to pop up through midday, and then into the afternoon as this cold front back to the west starts to push to the east, we'll see more scattered showers and storms develop. There's some upper level energy associated with this cold front approach, so we'll likely see more scattered showers and storms develop still mainly through the afternoon and then begin to die down as we head through the evening hours. Our rain chances are going to be kind of up and down for the next few days. Today's a relatively low chance of rain, especially east of Philly and along the 95 corridor. Tomorrow, everybody sees a slightly better chance of rain. We'll drop the chance of rain down again to around 30% on Saturday, and then Sunday is looking to be another wet day across the Philadelphia area. It looks like we have a good chance for showers, storms, maybe even some severe weather, with then hopefully some better conditions ahead through the early to mid part of next week. Just to give you an idea of what the weekend is looking like, I don't think it's a complete washout for us. I do think Saturday is a better day. We'll have the system that brings us the better chance of rain tomorrow. That will push to the east, so you see by Saturday afternoon that cold front is east of us, and then going into the day on Sunday. Sunday should start off okay, but a increasing chance for showers, storms, heavy rainfall, and maybe some severe weather going into Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, and that storm system will eventually push to the east as we go into early next week. But certainly a wetter Sunday than Saturday. So we'll have to keep you posted on that. Of course, every time you see one of our meteorologists popping up on TV on CBS Philadelphia, we'll have a new update for you, and we'll keep you posted. Which, by the way, our new newscast coming up in about 30 minutes. I'll continue to get ready for that, and I'll join Jim Donovan for CBS Philadelphia at noon. In the meantime, 92 out there today, looking pretty good, just hot, humid, with a chance for some afternoon showers and storms. That's the way we roll through the summer months, right? Tonight we'll see some cloud cover hang around. The rain should clear, but some patchy fog developing, so fog is essentially cloud cover near the surface, so I think we say skies clearing. That's really the rain clearing, some fog developing into early tomorrow morning. Quick check on this 7-day forecast before we get going here. We're looking at an increasing chance for some storms again Friday. Remember, Saturday is not a washout. Certainly a couple of afternoon showers possible, but I think overall it will be a pretty good day on Saturday, certainly compared to the way that Sunday should play out right now. So wet day on Sunday. That's been the pattern recently with some weekend storms, and then it looks like conditions improve. Right now, Tuesday and Wednesday look to be the best days, all things considered, in that 7-day forecast. So again, CBS Philadelphia at noon is coming up in just about 30 minutes. Of course, you can always catch us online on cbsphiladelphia.com. We've got our streaming platforms as well. You can always see the local news and updates there. We'll continue to track those storms that develop through the afternoon, but if you're not getting the rain, it is just a hot, steamy summer afternoon here across the Philadelphia area, guys. So that is it for me. I'm meteorologist Grant Gilmore. Have a great Thursday. If we don't chat between now and the weekend, have a good weekend, and we will talk to you guys soon. Take care.